going on?
Damn. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. Today, me and Shady are going to be watching the Ant-Man vs. Atom, Marvel vs. DC death battle. This has been a fan-requested death battle for some time, Ant-Man vs. Atom, because I'm pretty sure Ant-Man is... I'm pretty sure Atom came before Ant-Man, is that correct?
He did.
Okay, so yeah, Ant-Man's kind of a ripoff, but based on what I've seen in live action, I like Ant-Man way more, and I do think that the live action Ant-Man would be the live action version of Atom. But comics, no idea. I don't read the comics. So who do you think will win the fight?
I think Adam's gonna win. I think Adam
You think so?
clearly gonna win. Like, with his pure technology alone, he can go all the way down to, like... You know, like, how Ant-Man requires, like, that giant machine to go down to the quantum realm? The Atom suit empowers himself to do it.
Damn, that's a little overpowered.
Yeah, I promise you, Adam's gonna win.
Alright, I guess we'll see. In 3, 2, 1, Scott Lane.
Alright, this is
Oh,
Hank Pym.
You should pick on someone you're...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Hank Pym, not Scott.
No, I know this is Hank.
Yeah.
How did you do this? It's laced with a particle I've never seen before.
They're called Pym particles. And I'm Hank Pym,
See?
Scientist Supreme. You should have knocked.
Ooh.
You're using pieces of a white dwarf star? That's cute.
Everything we needed already existed. You just needed to be smart enough to put the pieces together. Scientist Supreme?
Ant-Man reference.
Did you know that at any given moment, there are about 2.5 million ants under your feet?
I mean, that makes sense, but why are you bringing that up right now?
Because literally. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Took you long enough.
What the hell?
Okay, let's try this. I'll hack his belt. You lay low and let me know what you find.
Yas Queen.
Nice try. If I search every electron path in his gun and study their probability wave functions, I just might be able to!
The microverse. What the hell? Oh boy, they're big.
What's happening? He must be reaching his limit. If we don't get out of here quick, he's gonna destroy all of reality. Now, my pets! You have your tricks and your tools, but I created something beyond the limits of human existence. I operate on a scale you can't even comprehend.
What? Oh, Eternity.
How?
You can't be afraid to think big.
Whoa, oh, really?
Ant-Man and
I didn't
Atom
see
both
that
had
coming.
many answers to each other's abilities and arsenals. Both were
All
able
right.
to store various weapons at a shrunken state, both were trained in judo, and they both could obviously keep up with each other's ability to shrink at will.
Though there was one small thing Adam couldn't answer to. The ants! Hank's bond with his pets lent him some small advantages, and Ray just didn't have enough anti-ant tools in his bio belt.
But in Adam's defense, the fact that he could punch with a fist packed with all of his mass meant that a close-up fight, while small, would leave Hank with few options since he can only punch with his normal human strength.
Even still, all Ant-Man would need to do is keep his distance with the help of his insect confidence and devise another plan of ant attack. Something Hank has no shortage of.
For instance, Ant-Man could alter Adam's size thanks to the Pym particle field he generates. Hank would just need to stall long enough to remove or disable Adam's biobelt, and he's had no trouble hacking enemy tech in the past.
But even with the biobelt busted, it wouldn't stop Adam's ability to shrink, since the white
Yeah,
power is contained throughout.
I kind of feel like DC fanboys are going to start raging in the comments.
Alter Adam's size.
Whereas Hank has literally rewritten his own biology to prevent outside size alteration. And while Adam's abilities are definitely impressive, they are limited, and Ant-Man simply aren't, at least by comparison. Hank could always match Ray's size or just take the fight to the overspace where he would have the edge, both physically and mentally.
The overspace can mess with the human mind, but we've seen that Hank can handle it.
But if the Scientist Supreme is really so smart, why didn't he just immediately go up Adam's butt and blow him up from the inside?
What's wrong with you, Wiz?
Thanos.
Aren't you a fellow man of science?
This is the meanest thing you've ever done to me.
Adam sized up Ant-Man, but in the end, he was the one who had to say, Uncle.
The winner is Ant-Man.
All right. I'm cool with it.
Thanks for watching.
Alright,
Stay
so
tuned. We have a new death battle
that
releasing
was
every
Death
2
Battle.
hours.
Wait.
And click the join button to get
Wait.
perks and
Let's see what the
content.
next death
All
battle
level
is.
members even see death battles before
Alright.
anyone else, so don't miss out.
Next time. Who's this?
Oh, it's the guy from Elden Ring, or it's what's his name? Dark Souls versus Skyrim. Oh, that's gonna be a good one.
I've barely played both games, so I don't know who's gonna win that one.
Oh,
But,
I'm gonna tell you right now, it is going to be Skyrim. There's no way it's not.
Really? Alright. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty interesting death battle. I honestly kind of thought that Adam was going to win that fight, but part of me just wanted Ant-Man to win because I like him way more. But yeah, he won the fight.
Yeah, Ant-Man won. I'm happy to see that Ant-Man still has it. You know, he only had one bad movie this year, but at least you have a good death battle. A lot of people kind of forget that. Like, a lot of people kind of forget that Scott Lang was the second Ant-Man, and then Hank Pym was, like, not just the original Ant-Man, but, like, we followed him for years. Like, Scott Lang wasn't introduced to, like, maybe 40 years into his run.
Really?
Yeah. It's like Wally West and Barry Allen. Like, Wally West is probably a lot of people's favorite Flash, but he wasn't introduced till a lot later.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense, like, why they made Scott Lang the Ant-Man in the movies, though, because, like, the MCU takes place in modern time, while when Hank was Ant-Man, it was, like, in the 80s.
No.
So I assume, like...
No. That was just an alteration they did for the MCU. Otherwise, they would have, like, made it Hank Pym. The only reason they probably did it is because Hank Pym is actually a lot darker than Scott. Because...
Really?
Yeah, Hank flat out was abusive to Janet in the comics.
Okay.
Yeah, Scott Lang was definitely more of the likable protagonist because he was kind of the thief that wanted to just provide for his family and daughter.
Huh. Interesting. Alright, well, thank you all for watching our reaction to the Ant-Man vs. Adam death battle. Subscribe to Shady, and we will see you all in the next one. Peace out up in here.
What do we do for real? Peace out!